What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. My name is Dallin Anderson, and today we are going to be talking about XRP. Before we get started though, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. So XRP versus the dollar. We're on the monthly candlesticks here on Binance. Now, the very first thing that I do see is a lot of people panic selling onto major support. So you can see this trend line here with XRP. We did come down and test this trend line again, and now people are selling onto major support. So a lot of people are panic selling here. And yet this is the major trend line. So obviously a lot of people are kind of scared of what's going to happen. A lot of people are reading news articles. A lot of people get caught up in all the fear, all the FUD. But the reality of the situation is the fact that this chart looks really good. And really nothing has changed. I mean, we pulled back a little in the short term, but nothing has changed with XRP here in the big picture. This major trend line is a great place to pick some up. Even though this isn't financial advice, this is probably one of the best places to pick up XRP for quite some time. I mean, it hasn't been this low since at least a few months ago. So pretty good opportunity here with XRP at 48 cents. As we're falling down onto major support. So the other thing that I want to point out is a breakout and downward trending resistance. So this is downward trending resistance here, and we did break out above that. You can see we broke out, started to uptrend a little bit, and now we're kind of going sideways here with XRP. Well, oftentimes before a big move, you get a breakout of downward trending resistance, then the market moves up a little bit, and then it comes back down and tests support, and then it goes ahead and sees more upside. So almost every time you get a breakout of downward trending resistance, you get a push up, then a pull back, and then, so long as it's true, so long as the breakout isn't a false breakout, you're going to see more upside. And with XRP, I think a lot of people are panic selling. A lot of people are panic selling Bitcoin. A lot of people are panic selling stocks, crypto, and nothing has changed, you guys. Like, yeah, I know about the news. I don't go look at the news, but I'm not completely under a rock. People tell me things, right? So I understand everybody's scared right now, but I'm here to tell you that the same thing happened during COVID in 2020 and everybody panic sold right before crypto boomed, right? People are like, oh, COVID happened. This is going to send crypto down to zero. But what's crazy is actually it only temporarily in the very, very short term dropped the price. And then crypto went crazy. Even during the pandemic, it was going up like crazy, right? Anybody that was in crypto was making a ton of money. So don't believe all the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt. Go back and historically study these markets, and you're going to see, hey, look, these coins, they always have panic days. They always have flash crashes. They always have some crazy news event where people are like, okay, it's time to sell all your crypto because it's dead. And then what happens? Crypto moons. Right? It's the same story over and over again. So this is true for XRP. People are freaking out, but the price has only dropped like a little, right? Same with Bitcoin. Same with almost a lot of coins. And a lot of coins haven't even broke out of their market cycles. They haven't even started uptrends, and yet people are ready for them to go into bear markets. So it just blows my mind how quickly people give up on these markets, right? But it goes to show why most all professional traders will tell you that investing is a game of patience, right? That's actually a Warren Buffett quote. He said the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, right? So if you're living life and you're impatient, right, you don't have enough patience to hold on to XRP or whatever your favorite coin is, and then a pullback happens and you have some reason to sell, most people sell, right? And what happens? All those impatient people give their profit to the patient people. So yeah, when it comes to XRP, it's been consolidating for a long time. It's true. Like nobody can deny that, right? Nobody can deny XRP has been consolidating, accumulating for a long time. And people that lack patience are going to keep giving up. If I bring up XRP, there's always going to be those people that are like, dude, do you realize that coin really hasn't pumped for a long time? And I'm like, dude, have you ever looked at wheat? Have you ever looked at Dogecoin before it pumped? Have you ever looked at any market cycle in human history? Because every single one has to accumulate. And sometimes that accumulation takes longer than people want. And people give up. And right at that point where everybody gives up is right at that point where the opportunity is absolutely insane. And that's what I see with XRP. People are giving up. They're impatient. They stopped buying. A lot of people are selling, panic selling. And later they're going to come back and see XRP worth who knows how much, and they're going to be mad at themselves. It's the same story every time. People are always like, Dallin, I want to get into crypto, right? But then an opportunity to buy comes where there's a dip, where prices are good to pick up, and guess what? All of a sudden, nobody wants to buy crypto, and it's cool to talk crap on it, and everybody's like, hey, crypto's dead, crypto isn't going to do anything. All right. Okay, whatever. Most people wait until it's too late because they miss the opportunity when it's there, right? They already have an idea in their minds of what crypto is, and they're scared of it. They only want to be part of crypto when it's cool. Most people only want to have crypto when everybody's talking about it, right? What I'm telling you is that's exactly how you get screwed. It's exactly how you lose all your money. Follow the crowd or follow the herd, and you'll be led to the slaughterhouse, right? If there's a bunch of cows walking towards a big building, what's the natural instinct for a cow? To follow the other cows. But if you do that, you're going to get led straight to the slaughterhouse. And that's true for crypto, right? People don't want to be part of crypto. People talk down on it. They're skeptical of it. All these things, well, it's down, right? But once crypto's up, once it's pumping, they're like, oh, I wish I would have listened to you. I hear it over and over again. And I'm here to tell you that if you don't want to lose money, don't follow the crowd. And also, if you want to earn money legitimately and honestly, then buy the dip, right? That's the strategy. That's what pros do. So yeah, I'm getting fired up, but I really, really, really believe in what I'm saying. A lot of people, it's the same thing with everything, right? People will hate on an artist, a musician, until he's popular. Then once they've heard it on the radio and their friends have played it in their car, and they've heard it a few times with their friends, all of a sudden they like it, right? Well, what I'm telling you is you've got to be that person that's willing to like the musician before he's popular, right? You got to be ahead of the curve. You can't care what people think about you. And you can't believe that you're so smart that you can just think you know exactly what's going to happen to crypto just because you don't own any. So you try to justify the fact that you don't own any by saying, hey, look, all those crypto people are so dumb. I knew I shouldn't have invested. Look, it's down 20, 30%. Do you realize how many times I've seen this happen? This exact same thing in crypto, and every time ever it's recovered, right? So, just remember that people are always going to sell into the dip. People are always going to get fearful in the dip. They're always going to think it's lame in the dip, and they're going to justify their actions when it's dropping because it's cool, right? But give this thing 3 months, 6 months, a year, crypto, XRP. This video is about XRP, but really I'm talking about crypto right now. Give it 6 months, a year, and every single person that's saying like, hey, how's that crypto stuff doing for you right now, man? All of those people in 6 months, in a year, they're all going to be like, man, I really wish I would have listened. That's what they're going to say. But yeah, I've been doing this for 8+ years. So this is just another day for me. This is just waking up and looking at crypto, looking at the charts, right? You guys can all be fearful if you want to. But I'm going to stick to the truth because it doesn't lie, right? The truth, it is what it is, So yeah, XRP I think looks really good. But even still, let's talk about total crypto market cap for a second. Okay, total crypto market cap pulled back, 10, 20% here? Maybe 30? Let's see here. 15%. All right, let's measure from absolute peak down. We'll be a little bit more fair. 19%. Okay, crypto has only dropped 20%. Yes, that's big in comparison to the stock market, but that is small in crypto. Why is everybody's panic selling? It's because of FUD. This reminds me exactly of 2020 when the news convinced everybody that crypto was a bad investment because of COVID. Everybody panic sold their stocks, their crypto. But what were pros doing? They were buying, right? They were buying crypto. Warren Buffett bought more stocks during the COVID drop than ever. I'm pretty sure he turned his portfolio from like 30 billion to 60 billion. Or maybe it was 60 billion to 90 billion. I'd have to go look. During the COVID drop, Warren Buffett was printing money, right? Not with the money printer, but he was buying the dip. When that market recovered, he got rich, all right? Everybody else was scared. Everybody else was believing the FUD, selling into the dip, selling their crypto in 2020. Right here, by the way, everybody was selling their crypto before this happened, okay? You can't believe the FUD, the media, right? We're in a bull market, all right? I don't care what people say. Do you realize how drastically people were freaking out about COVID, saying the end of the world was here? I don't care what people say. We're in a bull market. The crypto's going to keep going up, all right? So don't lose your faith, okay? Learn the charts. Learn how to do this stuff. If you do, you're going to be able to see what's coming, all right? And it's not that hard. It just takes patience and practice and a little bit of emotional resilience and persistence. And you're going to be able to get it, I promise you. All right? But not if you're scared of dips. Pros buy the dip. They buy fear. A 20% drop, they look at this and they say, hey, look, crypto is on major support. The biggest mistake new traders and investors make is selling support and buying resistance. Okay, support is where you buy and resistance is where you sell. Most people are doing the opposite of that right now. It's on support. Okay? It's not that hard, you guys, to be a good trader. You just got to tune out from all the distractions and tune in to the truth, which is pretty simple and easy to understand. Truth is always simple and easy to understand. So yeah, buy support, sell resistance. We're on major support right now. Okay? And I think crypto total market cap is going to recover here. It's going to keep going up. Right? People are selling. People are panic selling. But I don't think it's going to stay. So don't lose sight of the future, you guys. There's a lot coming in crypto. I promise you that. Okay? Exciting things are around the corner. I've been telling you guys this, by the way, for a long time. Right? I created this YouTube channel 8 years ago. Pretty sure my oldest video is either 7 or 8 years old. You know? I was buying Bitcoin down here in 2015. I talked about crypto ever since. I've been telling people crypto's going to go up, and it's done nothing but go up. Why? Not because I'm some superhero or anything, but literally just because I learned TA. And TA isn't that hard, and professionals do it. And the tools that they use, you could teach to a kindergarten kid. It's just pattern recognition and trends and cycles. It's not hard. But I knew that crypto was going to go up because of TA, because of the knowledge that I've gained and applied over the past 8 years. And I'm here to tell you that I think it's going to keep going up. I think we're going to break our all-time highs. We're going to really go into a bull market here. We're just getting started on another bull market, right? We haven't even pushed up through resistance on the total market cap. Bitcoin broke above resistance, came back down onto support, which is a sign of bullishness, right? That shows that the rest of the market wants to go higher. Bitcoin is leading the market, right? It does it every single bull market since the beginning of Bitcoin. It's always led. Even before altcoins existed, of course, Bitcoin was leading, and then as altcoins got created, it just kept doing it. It just kept leading the market. I think it's going to keep leading the market, right? So, yeah, keep your eyes on the prize. I'm bullish on total market cap. I'm bullish on XRP. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. The charts are looking good. And yet people, the news, the media, they're scared. And what does Warren Buffett say? Be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. 90% of the world is in a state of fear right now. And yet I could go point out 25 oil stocks right now that are going to do at least 10 times in value, maybe more, right? Like, look at Exxon Mobile. Exxon Mobile, by the way, and this is all stuff that people don't want to hear because they want to be right about this kind of stuff. Especially when it comes to doomsday stuff, they want it to be the end of the world, and they want to be the person that predicts exactly when it all happens. Now, I understand because I have that desire too. But not because I wanted it, just because I started to see it in the charts. I wasn't like trying to seek some ability of predicting the whole crash of the whole future of the world. No, I just learned TA and then learned how to see corrections and learned how to see opportunity. And I'm here to tell you that Exxon Mobile, for example, just started an uptrend, baby. This thing is just barely breaking its all-time high. This is one example inside of the world markets where there's opportunity, right? Exxon Mobil is going to keep going up here it's going to do a blow off top and then crash. This is what all market cycles do. They have our first sell-off pattern, then they go into euphoria, and once they're in euphoria, then they go down into depression. This is the nature of a cycle. We haven't even done it with Exxon Mobile, all right? Now, exactly where the top is, I don't know. It could be 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. I don't know. But I do know we're not there yet, right? And so when people are like, oh, Dallin, you think you know when the world's going to end? No, I don't think I know when the world's going to end. But I do think I have a pretty good idea about these economic cycles. I've been learning it for a long time. And what I'm seeing is a roaring 20s repeat before a Great Depression. That's what I see in the charts. It's what I've been seeing for years now, and I'm only seeing more and more evidence for it. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I know I didn't talk a lot about XRP, mainly about crypto, but XRP is bullish too, baby. Especially if you look at this thing on the Bitstamp chart and then zoom in a little bit here, like on the monthly candlesticks, and remove all your drawing tools, because I've got a bunch of stuff drawn on there. Look at this thing. First market cycle, disbelief phase. Right, now look at Bitcoin here. And you're going to see the same psychology. I know I've shown this in almost every video. So, but look at this. Okay. XRP is doing the same psychology. Right here, during COVID, when everybody was super skeptical, Bitcoin dropped, then it kind of went sideways here. Right? People thought it was going to go down right here. I remember they thought it was going to go down. I didn't, because of the charts. They thought it was going to go down right here. I didn't, because of the charts. They thought it was going to go down right here. I didn't, because of the charts. Okay? And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying, look, this stuff works. That's why I get so passionate about it. That's why I still make videos. Because I love seeing you guys apply this knowledge and get smarter and better at trading and investing. And so, yeah, TA works, man. It works. I promise you, it works. You're not going to be right every time, but you're going to be right plenty enough to make plenty of money. Crypto is the only place I've ever seen everyday normal people starting with as little as $1,000 or even $10,000. And I'm talking my friends, my family, people turning it into well over $1 million, right? With very small amounts. Crypto has the opportunity to make a ton of money if you know what you're doing. All right, XRP and Bitcoin, this whole phase right here, this drop right here, and then the sideways accumulation, it's so similar to this right here on Bitcoin. Same psychology of the cycle. Okay, so get ready for a big move here in XRP. I'll try to simplify this a little bit. Pump up, pull back, pump up, pull back. Okay, so this is your first cycle, and this is your disbelief phase, and then this is where a new cycle starts, right? It's in a massive triangle too, by the way, XRP. Then if you look at Bitcoin, it's the same thing, right? You get your first cycle, then you get your disbelief phase, and then look, new cycle starts. So human psychology never changes. Humans always get too excited. We always get too fearful. We make impulsive decisions. Because of that, you can see the cycle, you can play the cycle, you can trade the cycle, you can invest in the cycle, and you can earn a lot of money completely honestly, legitimately in crypto. it's just cool. How many things can you find? I mean, there's drop shipping, there's a few things, but crypto is just so cool because it's so easy to get started and you can earn a lot of money doing it. So yeah, that's my views on XRP. I think it's exactly like Bitcoin back in the day. And that's my views on crypto. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you learned something and found it valuable. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.